Elvis.
Good morning, Hanan. Good morning, Robert.
Tech Tuesday, what's up?
It's my pleasure to be here today. Good morning to you, viewers. Thanks for joining me for another segment of SCI-TECH. Today, I'm starting with the visit of Facebook Product Manager to Africa, Chris Cox. The Chief Product Officer of Facebook, Chris Cox, last week visited Nigeria, Ghana, and Senegal to understand how developers and entrepreneurs are making good use of mobile technology to create services, content, and businesses which address local needs. While in Ghana, Chris Cox visited the Melwater Entrepreneurial School of Technology, which provides training, investment, and mentoring for aspiring technology entrepreneurs. The Chief Product Officer later attended an annual gallery where he participated on a panel discussion on how to use Facebook and Instagram to tell engaging stories. While in Nigeria, Cox spoke at an event about the future of the social media and also met with Nigerian entrepreneurs and content creators. Facebook and WhatsApp have been seen as eating away revenue for traditional telecom businesses, and some governments have been reflecting on whether it is necessary to start taxing the company due to a decline in traditional revenue from some telecom operators.
Elvis, vous parlez d'un sujet qui est complètement différent.
You're also talking about fructose.
Exactly, that's the result of a study which has been carried out by Yale University, which says fructose, which is a form of sugar linked to obesity, can be produced in the human brain from glucose, and fructose can be gotten from the consumption of fruits, vegetables, table sugar, and processed fruit and processed foods. And excess consumption can lead to diabetes. The study was conducted by giving infusions of glucose to 8 lean individuals for a 4-hour period, and magnetic resonance spectroscopy was used to measure sugar concentrations in the brain and blood. And then they discovered that fructose levels are rose significantly in response to the glucose infusion, and there was little change in the fructose level in the blood. So it was therefore concluded that a metabolic pathway called polyol, which converts glucose to fructose, contributed to the high concentration of fructose in the human brain.
Wow, that's crazy, having sugar in my head.
Exactly.
I know, it's strange.
There is something, well, we all want to have babies. People watching out there, there is baby monitor technology you want to talk to us about?
Exactly. It's particularly very important for journalists, especially those who have to get up very early in the morning. You might have to sleep and then forget taking care of your baby. So there is a baby monitor which technology has been able to invent. It helps parents monitor babies during sleep, and has come as a sigh of relief to many parents. Sometimes parents who sleep more than babies and forget about how their babies are going on at night. So just with smart socks connected to a phone, you can monitor your baby's sleep. It helps in alerting parents. For instance, if the baby stops breathing during the night, you're going to be alerted. So just now with the smart sock, you monitor your baby's heart rate. You can also monitor his or her oxygen levels, and you receive signals when the baby is in a difficult situation. So the app has been invented by an outlet and received close to 1.5 million US dollars grants from the National Institute of Health for Development and Research. So it is, however, important to that before using this new technology, it's always important to check with your doctor. But I think it's going to be particularly important to you, Hanan, and you, Robert, too.
Vous aussi. Je me pose la question, est-ce que ça marche pour les adultes? Does it work for adults?
For now, I've just seen for babies. Maybe I don't think adults will need some particular monitoring, but I think that one is for babies.
Heart rate and all those things.
Okay.
Vous nous parlez également.
You're also talking about a special coffin, live broadcast from a grave.
Apparemment, on pourrait être en direct d'outre-tombe.
In a light-hearted mood, someone decided to broadcast live from the grave using a special coffin. The person, that is a special coffin which facilitates live broadcast from the grave, which has been used by John Edwards in Ireland. He decided to spend 3 days in the grave after being buried alive. But after 3 days, he did not die. So the lid of the casket was closed, soil was dumped on top of it, the coffin had internet connectivity, it was incorporated with devices to help him breathe and to do live broadcasts from the grave, with the possibility of him receiving food, water, air through connected pipes. So the coffin also has incorporated light and a hot water toilet. The special grave had been made after John Edwards decided to speak to people from the grave before they get there. He is the brainchild of the Walking Free project, which he is using to give hope to drug addicts, alcoholics, and people who have the intention to commit suicide. And most of the time we've been asking ourselves, how does it look like to be in the grave? Due to technology, live broadcast through Facebook, or WhatsApp and Skype, people are able to give us minute-by-minute report about what is happening when you are down there.
You know, there is a Swahili saying, there's a Swahili saying that adhabu ya kaburi aijuae ni maiti, and it means that the whole wrath of the grave, the only person who knows it is a corpse. So I don't think.
Je suis complètement d'accord. Je pense pas qu'on puisse
I've loosely
savoir avant notre
translated
mort.
that one.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much, Elvis.
Thank you, Robert.